Smilodon is a bit scary. I don't know. Maybe I like wall it up there or something. Be okay to do that? Just like just a palisade. Just get some raw wood up there. Blocked by structure dismantled at first. Alright. Refill mountain cave. There. I don't want to be attacked by a Smilodon, dude. That sounds terrifying. Also that little bit there. I'm not sure if anything can come through there or not. Okay. I feel happy that I can see more than just rations as a food thing that we've got. I feel pretty okay about that. And then work. Mines. I'm just curious. Is that all of it? Something like that. Because, like, I think I might just say fuck it and have you guys just have to run all the way up there every single day of your life to work. And, like, not care at all. Because... because... Alright. We'll do, nothing too... it's, like, such a cheap thing to build, but... And then efficiency. Yeah, efficiency. 50% efficient. Require 12 metal. Okay. Yeah, fine. Cool, cool. And you guys can just run up there every single day to work. Deal with it. That's a long run, though. Jeez, they're not going to be happy. They're probably going to be homeless up there. Eating cave moss day in and day out or something. I don't know how they're going to manage. Do I care, though? Well, one, looking a little bit busy. And speakers. Speakers have no green bar at all. Alright, speakers were the weird one, though. And then servicing, yeah, we can get some more stage folks going. We got the people for it. Service the full amount. And I think I'll get the final stage built over here. Bandstand we can also do, actually, because I got the cut stone now. Technically, we can even do a pavilion. Very fancy. Should I go for a bandstand? Sure, let's try it. A bandstand. And then just another booth up here. Don't want to buy slaves, man. I'm not ready for that. There. And when I can, another guard post up here would be really nice. I guess just there. I just realized it's like kind of stairs down. Okay, something got built. Did the mine up here get built? Our workers just plummeted. Yeah. 2 workers. I know, not a lot. They'll deal with it. Hey, look, we got 2 homeless. Oh, why are you 2 homeless? Alright. Have some more houses then. See if I care. I thought that was 2 miners that we just hired. You're needing just a little bit more work. Okay. We still got some fruit to eat. We still got some meat to eat. We got tons of rations to eat. We're out of bread and fish though. But that's a little bit understandable because fish, I don't even have my fishers fully stocked anymore. I took off like half of them. But we're still hanging out around like 20 food per day. So it's still even though we're at 268 Dondorians now. It's still staying even. I assume bakers, you're doing all right. Workload 20%. I don't know if I fully buy that. It could be that we ran out of wheat at some point. Not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and renovate you though. This storage, super duper, does not need to be this big. Like, at all. The storage we're gonna make really small and just there. And the auxiliary ovens requiring metal. What a mess this is. Oh my god, this looks terrible. It is a mess in there. I think you might go for a big, like, proper renovation. Like, get rid of everything. Expand the room. Right, just delete the whole... It's so much easier just deleting the entire room. Like, I don't really understand how expanding the walls works, because it doesn't consider the wall to be part of the room. So you have to just ignore the bit of wall, but then it doesn't expand through the wall at all. So you got this weird wall system, and then the ceilings fuck up, and it's all weird. Alright. We good? We good. So, a new bakery. A proper bakery. I hope. We would be ready for this, by the way. Just need to make sure we get the coal going. I guess that might be the next trial. Should also see if we need another graveyard out east or something. Bakery. It's big. Does that help anybody if I have it like that? That's interesting. Nice for efficiency. At least. Kinda. Not terrible, I guess. God, jeez, I don't like that at all. 120 stone. That is way more expensive. I mean, that is, to be fair, pretty big. How about that? Is that any better? We could do a big oven. I don't know where we put the efficiency stuff then, so we'll just have to, like, just go this way with it. Holy shit. And then, there's your storage and your double doors. That's a big project. We got the metal for it. We got the wood for it. We don't have the stone for it, though. But, you know what? I know where to get stone. It's not really over here. Well, actually, I lie. There's a decent bit over there. But also, like, up in here, and there's a bunch there, and it's around. Okay, go for it. That's a big bakery. That's massive. Jeez. Alright, you guys probably also need, anything, really. You're actually kind of okay somehow. I think that's about to change, because we got the grain farm so much bigger, maybe they're okay with that run. But especially with this bakery, it's such a big bakery. We're going to be housing some more people down here for sure. And they're going to be needing services. They got the latrine and stuff too. They seem happy with their basic needs. Right, I want to look at, like, graves and stuff. Services. Meals they're happy with. They like these meals much more from the canteen. Baths they would really like more than wells, also. Drinking services would be a big thing. Arenas take way too much time to get to. News is decreasing. Stage is increasing. Lavatories is increasing. Healthcare. Thankfully, I don't care about that too much. Graveyards are still happy with graveyards. They much prefer crypts, but they're happy with graveyards. And then faith. We should probably see about doing faith if we can. Was that easy? Temples. 1200. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. They would love to have a temple, though. They'd also quite love the brewery. Alright, so prepared meals for that. The brewery kind of demands a tavern as well, though, so that's a big, like, well over 1,000 thing. The arena requires also corporal punishment. That's also a huge thing. Bathhouse, also quite large. Oh my god. Temples is actually, like, one of the cheaper things to do right now. Oh my god. Coal-fired ovens to embetter the recipe, throwing coal in there. I don't have the coal for that, though. I think I don't know if there's enough charcoalers in the world to get all that going. Tool making, I guess. Smithy. Smithy's next. I'm doing smithy next. I've decided, and I will not change my mind. 600 research. Hooray! Fully staffed with nerds. Almost. 2 more nerds. I don't think that's enough, though. I need kind of another laboratory, which means no, furniture's actually fine. We're kind of okay with furniture. And we're hanging steady with wood for now, because I manually cut down a bunch. Slowly regrowing, which is kind of cool. I'll tell you to cut down some of those trees along the shore for a bunch more wood. And the woodcutters will bring down another notch. You're fine. Yeah, the fisheries are still cut down. I think both of them are still down a decent bit. No, okay, you're pretty much full. Alright. You're fine. Wheat, still doing its thing. We're gonna have quite a bunch of wheat in a moment. Give you a second lot of wood. You can hold up to 4,000 wheat. Alright, so up to 700 wood and 700 bread. Good luck holding that much. Oh yeah, the bigger stage. Okay. 8 people. That's a lot. Now bringing down to 5. Maybe. And law. Is that bigger? It's almost touching this intersection though. I don't think that's any bigger. That must spread really slowly. And then they're doing things. They're doing things. Okay, and they're needing more armor. Which we're working on. Oh man, it's getting I'm definitely at the next wall, I think. It's just like I need so much research to get things going. It's like this whole section of the game for me right now is how to maintain a city large enough to have enough researchers to give you the text to get to the next stage. I thought I was doing well with happiness, and to some extent I was. But now we're missing some of the bigger things, like, you know, we need to either fix food production, which maybe with the next canteen tier thing we can. 2 shirts per dude would be kind of cool, but I don't really want to get another tailor thing set up. Like arenas. It's a big thing that everything else is fine, we're just missing things. With the stages increasing slowly over time, that should be a really, really good thing. Seems kind of just whatever. Proximity is fine. It's just access, having enough of them, and quality, which nothing I can do. Because I've got just the cheapest tier of the stuff, it's probably not so great, but it's at least something that they've got now. Armenias isn't happening, healthcare is not happening anytime soon, drinking services definitely can't happen anytime soon because that requires like a couple thousand research. I don't have enough workers available to create that kind of research. So I'm thinking the biggest thing here is food. I got people farming wheat to make bread. I've got a couple fisheries to do the fish. I've got a couple livestock pens to get some meat, and I've also got some hunters to get some meat. I'm spread kind of thin overall across the board, and I'm wondering if it would be better for me to collapse all of my food producing industry into just one particular thing, which is kind of what I'm hoping I can do with this new bakery when it gets built. Because bread is one of our favorite things. Fish being next. Like, we don't really care about meat. We don't really care about fruit. I mostly just did that just to keep us, you know, somewhat stable. And we don't really care about rations. Rations is mostly just what we do with meat to keep it going for longer. But that's a lot of employees and citizens tied up doing the ration making and the hunting and the livestock stuff. Although livestock doesn't require too much, nor does hunting. It makes a pretty easy, cheap thing to do. But they could just be doing fishing instead. And we love fish. And the wheat people, yeah, for the bread, for the bakery. So like ration makers can go. The livestock stuff, I guess, could technically kind of go. I need them for the leather though. So like I don't know if I could really get away from doing meat. People like the fruit farm could probably just shut that down and go straight for fishing. The alternative is we kick back up into action the wood, so we can stockpile homes with wood and furnishings, and dump in some stone. And I do have cut stone nowadays. We could do that. I'm not sure how much we actually need though. 0.25 per item per year, and that's 0 out of 780. So we'd be looking at what? Well, 783, 186 now, if I was to do, I think that's all 3 ticks. Yeah, that's looking at if I were to do all of it. And I think that's per year. It's a lot of cut stone. Like a lot of cut stone. But you know what, I could do that though to get that furniture, because the furniture need is really high. More food would obviously be a great thing. They care most about that, but better furnishings for the home would be cool too. I can't do Sithalon and I can't do the cloth yet. That's definitely not happening because it's not next on the research docket. That's nowhere on the research docket. I'm not fucking doing that yet. We're doing the smithing next so I can get tools, because tools enable us to better the efficiency damn near everywhere, I think. I don't know if there's, like, maybe the janitor even can use it, so I don't need so many janitors, maybe. Okay, the eatery doesn't use tools. It's fine, whatever. Okay, janitor doesn't either. Yeah, fine. But still, though, it's just more efficiency then. Faster productions. So there's that. Ore miners, they're doing things. Because I'm not really melting much currently. Like, we are, but we're stockpiling. We're not spending much of it because I don't have the smithy. But I'm about to have the smithy. I'm about to have another guard post eventually, too. And the smithy, we're waiting for the nerds to figure out how to make that happen. Hey, we're short on people again. I'm gonna bring the stage down to just 2 per here. This stage can be 6. I'm a little bit thinking I don't even need this one. I'm just going to delete that one. Get my stuff back. Because we got this stage. Which is fine. And this one for these guys. Which is fine. And this one for these guys. Which is fine. Which service is really low, actually. Don't need that many. Okay. Okay. Alright. It's flashing red still. I'm doing my best. What's the big deal? Food? Work? Alright. Laws slowly increasing. It's linear. That takes quite some time. Why's work dropping though? Oh, just like a touch of unemployment because I fired some dudes. Yeah, well. Yeah, let's fish. Let's try it. Let's deactivate that as well. And put you into fish. Why spend the dwarves making fruit when we could just make fish? Presumably, we get more fruit than fish throughout the year. Presumably. But we love fish. It's one of our favorite foods next to bread, which if we ever get this goddamn thing made, the metal is probably ages away. We could get that going. And actually, when that bakery gets done, we're gonna have to find a lot of workers from elsewhere. Gonna bring you that down to just 2. Bring you up to 9. Ration makers are busting ass. We're gonna set you down to 8. I know. Hold on. Guard post down to 6. Presumably we don't grow law as quickly then. And that leaves 13 people for busy work. Make this built and we could get in like 10 bakers. Maybe even all 13, so there is 0 unemployment. There's a little bit of homeless still. Yeah, you guys are, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this ore mine right now. I think I gotta continue just importing ore. Which... we're still selling, what, cotton for it or something? Ugh. How much were you costing to bring in? A lot. What did it take for the Scythalon ore? 900. Because we got that, and that's the solution to a lot of our money problems, and we've already got a ton over there. I don't know why I've been putting this off. There's no reason to put this off. We should do that at some point, and that's our money situation completely solved. We can just export Scythalon or hoard it, or both. There's enough there. And we love that. That makes us happy. Who needs to eat when you've got Scythalon ore? I don't know, man. There's so many potential solutions. Yeah, that's going to be a while before that gets made, and that can help spread law over there and get the law going faster. I'm going to bump up furniture and wood. Have all the wood you need. And have... did I bump that up? Was that at 0? I don't know. Oh, I think I just misclicked it. Okay, so there's that. Stone cutting. That's happening as good as it can happen. And it's not a lot. But that's okay. I don't have that many benches because I didn't have that much... at the time, I didn't have that much metal, but I'm also not getting that much stone out of these mines, which is just because... it's an okay stone mine here. I just don't have that many people working it. I'll get a couple more working it. We can maybe throw more stone into people's houses. The fisheries, I think, are both... yeah, those are both fully staffed. So that's... ugh. That's that. The fruit farm can just die and suffer. That's fine. Bakery still happening. We will in several more days have the grain ready to harvest. So if you could, you know, speed it up a little bit, that'd be pretty cool. I know the metal is like a mile away. I do know. Because we're not storing any here at all. We're storing many things here. Metal is not one of them. Rations are totally full here. That shouldn't be a problem, I think. That's fine. It consumed 2.3k of meat, 2.2k of fish, 1.3k of rations, 1.9k of bread. Rations is actually the least consumed thing that we've got, and it kind of shows. Man, we're actually, like, running up pretty full on rations. Can we set rations as an export? Does that sell at all? I think it didn't. Not really. Currently selling 12. I'm okay with selling some of this, what we've got. Export a quarter of my warehouse stock. So when I'm above 1550, export some of it. So currently 144 items. That's fine. And this cotton, we'll only keep 30% of our potential storage for that. Okay. And just a one person working that is, I think, fine. Did anything get made yet? What were we working on? Bakery. They need a little bit of was still everything. Don't think there was much up here going on. Metal smelter a bit. They're doing their thing. Nerds are hired, but also kind of struggling to maintain. I think I need to just get another one of these guys made. Or... we're out of furniture. Fuck. Quick, access! Ah. I'm not sure if I was ever giving you furniture at all. I don't know. I thought I clicked that once and I thought we already had some, but... maybe not. I have a couple more carpenters. And our wood stockpile should be slowly draining. Because I'm basically on manual tree harvesting currently. Which is fine. Just don't forget about it. And these aurochs are giving us our leather, which is why I need them. These were mostly meat and a little bit of leather. Do I care about these, or should I deactivate you for more workers as well and reallocate you into, say, anything else? It's done. Turn them back into just livestock and store them away somewhere. Those do have a home, right? They're not just gonna sit there forever and eventually wilt away and die. Yeah, no, they're going in here. We can have up to 255 in there. A whole shelf just for loose animals. And bakery finished? Yeah, it did. Do not auto-employ. Let's say 20 people. Look at them go. Auxiliary furnaces. The fairly large amount of storage, which I don't think needs to be so big, but it's fine. Kind of sort of just in time for the wheat harvest. So we'll see how our wheat is going. I suspect there's way too many bakers for the wheat. Like, it's a lot of wheat that we get, but it goes so fast. Like, look at the consumptions. Like, production's not even gonna be 400, I think. Well, actually, you know, they're still hauling it around. But our consumption's already, like, kind of caught up to that. And that's just the past year. The bakery was offline for a lot of that.